see what I've made.
Wow, that looks like our new home, huh?
It's as simple as this to make your dream home come true with Bank of Baroda. Easy home loans in UAE and India with simple procedures, quick approvals and low interest rates.
Dad, let's go for a drive in a new car.
Let's go!
Drive your dream car with Bank of Baroda. Speedy car loans at low interest rates. Imagine it and it can be yours. Bank of Baroda, India's international bank.
Namaste, good evening and salam alaikum, distinguished members and today's presenters. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you to the third in series of virtual networking meeting, a platform that has been created by IBPC to benefit each and every member. This platform allows every member who comes forward in these VNM meetings to showcase their organizational capabilities, their products and services, which reaches all the members through this webinar and through the social media that the IBPC office makes an effort to showcase. So this is a great platform and I would encourage more and more members to come forward. We have had two very successful VNMs, virtual networking meetings. We all wish things are physical, but in absence of that, this is a good alternative so that we keep the clock ticking and doing the best that we all can. We have a number of speakers or presenters today who are from our own members. They are all distinguished in their own respective fields, and they will be presenting to you about their company, about their products, about their solutions. In today's meeting, what is different from the other two meetings, we have introduced question session at the end of the presentation. So you can ask question to any of the members. So when you are putting the question on the Q&A tab, please do put the member to whom you are addressing it, and we'll get the member to answer. With that, I would like to kick-start this meeting with the very first presenter, who is a very distinguished personality for a long time in Dubai, Ms. Jaya Bhatia. Jaya Bhatia ji, all yours.
Thank you and very good evening. The first company that we opened was basically in 1996. Opening was very humble. I came to Dubai in 1996 with my 6 years of experience as an HR and induction officer. And that was with actually Reliance Petrochem. And I had this privilege to work with Mr. Dhirubhai as a mentee, as an intern. And I learned a lot from him that time. So when I came to Dubai, it was a good opportunity for me to start with my business as in recruitment and labor supply. And that's exactly what I did at that time. And it was a very humble beginning, I would say. I hardly had money to buy carpet, a table, and then 2 chairs and 1 laptop, not even the 3rd chair, mind you. So it was that humble beginning that we began with, and no staff member for initially first 3 months. But today, all in all, in my group, we are over 100 employees. So that company was in 96, which was later, like last year, was named as Expert Hub HR Management Consultancy. In 2003, I also opened a company in Ahmedabad, India, which was again in HR management. Again in 2004, because we were getting a lot of inquiries from HR, we started dealing with different HR products, and that was with Expert Hub Free Zone and Expert Hub Trading LLC in Dubai. This is because there were inquiries like from HR, they wanted to have different equipment and to provide them. Further, in 2018, we also, that's the name of the job in that we named it to Expert Hub HR Solutions. And this year, we have launched a company in Toronto, Canada, which will be completely dealing with the robotics and other very advanced technologies. If you look at the first company, Jobs and Global, that I have, I'm the founder of, there are 3 prime services that we offer, is recruitment, headhunting, and career fairs. We have been a partner of Academic City as a government department and have done several career fairs, having over 200,000 companies deal with us for recruitment. When we launched our HR Hub Global, that was for all these 250 companies who were with us, where we provide them HR solutions, policies, procedures, and we've taken turnkey projects for different organizations. A few of my clients to name with is the launching of the Canadian Specialist Hospital and a 100-year-old company, Damas, where I was able to do their restructuring and their HR solutions. But the most interesting thing that I would like to talk about today is our robotic solution division that we've recently started. And we are the sole distributor for majority of the robots. And I must say, as a proud Indian, that I'm the first Indian who has got this kind of distribution in UAE. That's what I could understand from the robotic organization, that I was the first lady and the first Indian who's got this kind of this kind of franchise, and that to sole distribution. So in last month and this month, we have deployed over 500 robots within the UAE. And we are the distributors for Canada and UAE. So we are hoping more business in next month. So what we do is we rent and we sell the robots over here. So we rent them for events, for entertainment, for advertising, promotions. And if companies would like to buy, what we call it, a hire a bot, then they are the healthcare industries who are sourcing it from us, or the retails and malls, hotels, restaurants. So these robots are able to do various jobs where our staff could be contaminated with viruses, and to protect them, these robots are coming forward and they're becoming a great help. So not only checking the temperature, taking the note of the data which they are from, at the same time helping them to connect with different departments. Even as a waiter, they do a great job, order taker. So there are multiple things. If you want to know a little more about this, you can just visit our website, hrhubglobal.com, and look for workplace bots or HR bots, and you will get to see a lot of information from there. So, that's something about my company. I hope to connect with you all and see that we do more business and synergize to see we support each other's objectives. And all the best to other presenters. Thank you so much.
Friends, I am Birenkumar Jasani and I represent Jasani LLC. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate from Sardar Patel College of Engineering, Mumbai University, and an IBPC member for 15 years now. I have a small family. My wife, Shilpa, is an editor for a couple of magazines in Dubai. My son, Shrey, is an alumni of Columbia University, New York, and an ex-McKinsey strategy consultant. Last year, he decided to come back and settle in Dubai and join the family business. So what is Jasani? Jasani, we are the largest wholesaler stockist of promotional gifts, branded merchandise, corporate gifts, rewards and recognition solutions in the region. We have offices and warehouses in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, India, and Nigeria. So we are part of a global organization, Prominent, where 60 companies globally are part of it, and we participate in tenders globally for Mondelez, Nestle, Siemens, British Petroleum, and who's who. And we procure those tenders, and Jasani takes care of the Middle East part of it. So this is kind of a profile that Jasani has in this part of the world. We are the only members of EPAG Global Network from the Middle East. It's one member per country, but we have been selected to represent a region. This is a 55-year-old global gifts industry think tank. We are the appointed vendors in the region to multinationals as Siemens, Castrol, British Petroleum, Pirelli, and a few others. What do we offer in general? We offer a global reach and a regional expertise. We have about 2,500 SKUs of products in ready stocks. We have a branding and quality consistency on offer to the clients, so that across the region, Middle East and Africa, they have the same quality products, the same kind of a branding consistency, which brands are very sensitive about. And because of all this geographical places that we are in, we offer seamless and rapid logistics across the Middle East and Africa. We have more than 250 plus vendors who are compliant and audited. So our supply chain is meeting the standards of every multinational that's required here. We have web shop solutions, which means that a client can come on board our web shop. We can do a custom built website for them, and their stakeholders could come in and purchase as per their requirement. We would stock their products based on a certain kind of a commitment. We do this with Siemens. We do this with some other companies here. So this is the kind of fulfillment we offer. We have a university merchandise platform, and we are going to bring many universities on board on this platform so that the university merchandise can be across the region, because this is a non-starter business until now in this part of the world. When we enter a contract with a corporate, we guarantee them annual savings. We guarantee them a good reporting and ease of small ticket procurement, where they don't need to get through to few quotations and negotiations. We have a proprietary certified carbon tracking tool that measures the carbon footprint of each and every product that we supply. This enables us to offer certified carbon neutral products and merchandise to global conglomerates. These are all game changers in this part of the world that only we do as such. We represent global brands here as Samsonite, Moleskine, Tumi, XD Design, Santhom, and a few more. So if we can sum it up, it's a major stock available. So you have a ready stock, consistent branding, consistent quality, compliant audited supply chain. We can measure and offset carbon footprint, and accordingly the CSR of a corporate, seamless logistics across the Middle East and Africa, and fulfillment and reporting as required. So to sum it up, we are always ahead with solutions that are futuristic and visionaries, and members can contact me for various above requirements. But let's say we make a beginning with your gifting solution, one where you take off the headache of engaging your employee and his time for 3 quotations and small ticket negotiations, where we provide fixed pricing over 1 year and a web-based buying access. Thank you so much, and looking forward to other presentations. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Today I'd like to present to you one of our companies, which is Instep Floors. My husband started this company 20 years ago. It's more of passion. And I understood what is passion once I started traveling with him and seeing various options available all over the world. And I realized flooring is actually one of the most underrated aspects in an interior. Yes, because flooring has to be part of your furniture. It is something very personal. You walk on it every day. How much attention do you give on it? You just don't want someone to choose it for you. You should be the person who chooses it. So today I would like to tell you what is the flooring that we actually do. It's a lot of floor coverings that we do. Floor coverings as in you have a tile and we put the covering on top of that. So that is like wood floor. Now in wood floor, you have real wood floor, which is completely wood. Then you have something called semi-solid wood floor, which is basically engineered wood floor. You'll have a few of real wood and, pressed with the HDF. And then you have the laminate, which is like a wood look-alike with a thin film on top. So today you have 3 options for wood flooring. Now you also have wood look floors nowadays, like vinyl or SPC, These things are just very in the market. So we try to revolutionize, try to bring in more products for you. And so you can have better options for your interiors. We also do decking, which is for outdoor, WPC or a real wood deck floor. Like for La Mer now, we've done 38,000 square meters of decking. So this is what we do, decking and pergolas for external. And why do we do it? We've been here for 20 years. This is all we do. It's a family-owned business. We are passionate about it. We are not diversifying in any other things. We just focus on what we do, and this is what we bring in. So we become like a boutique, just catering for the local market, and we are reliable and honest. And for us, we are like a designer's dream. We don't have certain products and say, okay, buy this, buy that. So we are more of people who come into us, designers come to us and say, can you give us antique, rustic, this kind of flooring, that kind of flooring? You dream, you design, and we bring it to life. That's what we actually do. And also it's affordable, not everybody gets the affordability into account. So we have different sections of flooring available for everybody to take home something which is good quality and it is reliable. Also, For us, who do we cater to? We have interior designers, architects, consultants. This is for B2B, like verticals like retail, education institute, healthcare, hospitality, fitness, salon, spa. For homes, we do palaces. So whatever your requirement is, all I would say is think, walk on excellence, and get flowed with Instep. I'm Vanitha. Do contact me on 050-455-0178 or email us at email@instep.ae. Thank you.
Good evening to all attendees. So my name is Makhija, and I work with a US-based business application company, Infor. So as an organization, we have many business applications from ERP to warehouse management system, asset management system, and many more. So I work as a business development director on asset management solution portfolio, and I manage India, Middle East, Africa. And I've been proudly associated to IBPC over 10 years, and also an active committee member for EMTT focus group. So in my career, which is over 24 years, I have focused on business applications, which is including enterprise asset management, ERPs, contact centers, and have architected business critical projects, which have been aligned to organization digital transformation initiatives. And in this age of networked intelligence, I have worked with customers to make maintenance organizations more proactive. And I believe that ability of an organization to manage change is key to any project success. Coming to Infor Enterprise Asset Management, we are the Gartner leader in asset management space, and for last many years. And it is a best-in-class asset management software that allows and that helps digitizing and optimizing maintenance operations to reach to new level of efficiency in an organization. We work with many asset-intensive industries like facilities, utilities, be it power or water, a fleet, and many more, where company operations demands availability of asset to get the organization going. The typical challenges which we address are from managing the complete asset lifecycle management, from the inception of an asset, from inception to operations and disposal of that particular asset. Also, key things nowadays, which is related to regulatory and compliances. So be it related to risk or reliability or health and safety. And that's a very important reason that why a theme of rebuilding a safe and compliant workplace positioning in our case, because of COVID-19 situation, is getting a lot of traction. And also looking into areas of maintenance performance data for decision making. In short, in summary, the benefits of the solution is all about maximizing maintenance productivity. And since time is money, improving the efficiency of maintenance processes and the personnel is the way to turn maintenance from cost center to the competitive differentiator. And through Infor Enterprise Asset Management, we automate the asset condition monitoring, incorporating the innovative workflows, alert management or artificial intelligence, mobilities, Internet of Things, the IoT, and also the drone technologies into our solution areas. So that's basically it. You can always connect me on samir.makhija@info.com for any further clarifications or questions. Thank you very
much. Good evening to all from IBPC. I am Narayan Murthy. I'm the founder and CEO of this company, Bloom Business Strategies. This has been set up about 10 years back. When I came here in 2006, I originally worked with Central Bank here. Then I branched out and started on my own because I was also on my own when I was in Mumbai, where I lived for 25 years. Bloom Business Strategies is a boutique financial services company. It is not a financial consultancy company. It's a financial services company which cater to the corporates, and it's a boutique niche services we offer. We offer customized CFO services. That's a main activity we do on a retainer basis to some of the corporates in UAE and also in India. We also do mentoring and strategic advice to some corporates here, because we move the corporate from X to X+1 in terms of strategic advice. We also render services like loan syndication and equity syndication for startup. Loan syndication, we are very strong. We get funders from both DIFC banks as well as regional. And we also do some swapping of high-cost debt into low-cost debt, because we have set up a full-fledged office in India where we get good number of proposals for swapping high-cost debt into low-cost debt with international funders. That is one more activity we do. We also do investment advisory. I'm a qualified portfolio manager. So we do investment advisory to a couple of high net worth individuals on Indian stock markets, not anywhere else. Because I worked earlier in SEBI and I got good connections with a lot of fund managers and FIs in India. So we get a lot of research reports. We have got a research team working in India. So that's a back office. So we are able to cater to the requirements on investments, particularly on stock markets. And in terms of strategic advice and mentoring, we render to the corporates. That's a very great activity. And we also do these days, in fact, I got 8 proposals of M&A, because mergers and acquisition is an activity which we also cater, where it is a recession-free industry. In good times, in boom times, you get acquisition requests. Now there are a lot of divestitures which have come. So we are trying to match and get a synergic benefit to corporates which are looking for either horizontal mergers or vertical mergers. I am also accredited trainer on corporate governance of DIFC. So we render that service to some of the local corporates who are hesitant to go for full-fledged corporate governance. So we try to give a roadmap to them in terms of gradual corporate governance activities so that they don't get into any type of cultural issues or family issues. These are the broad strategic advice, strategic services we do. We are a niche company rendering financial services. We are a boutique company. We do all services on a customized basis. So my contact numbers and coordinates are given both UAE and India. Please let us get in touch. Thank you very much for IBPC.
Hello friends, I'm Indu Varanasi, the founder and design director of IR Design, an interior design consultancy firm based in the Dubai Design District. Our firm, IRD, has provided design services for over 200 projects in the last 16 years in the GCC region, India, Africa, and China. Some of you may have already visited some of our projects in Dubai, like the Times Square Mall, Nova Cinemas, and DFC, to name a few. What makes us stand apart from other companies is our deep understanding of human behavioral psychology, the vast experience and technical knowledge. For all those who want to build new or refurbish, IRD's professional services will analyze your needs, your requirements, and advise you the best possible solutions as design, technical drawings, visuals, and material selections. We also provide feasibility studies and project management. So in short, we cover the entire gamut of a project lifecycle, from concept to construction. Our specialization lies in public space design, from hospitality to corporate, educational institutes, cinemas, and retail. Of late, we have also been involved in residential public space activation for clubs, parks, and other recreational facilities. As an architect, with over 25 years of experience, and being on the interior design power list for the region for over 10 years continuously, it will be my great pleasure to help you realize the importance of well-being in interior spaces, especially in today's context. It is a matter to give thought, and also I would love members who can reach out to me in any form via my email indu@irdesign.co or my office number 0436252880. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow IBPC members. My name is Aravindakshan, Variath, a chartered accountant by profession, the general manager of Emirates LLC, a company established in 1994. Incidentally, 31 years ago on this day, I started my journey in this beautiful country. Emirates LLC is an importer, stockist, and distributor of all types of electrical products, representing many well-known brands, either as a sole agent or distributor. Our range of products covers cables and wires, lamps and luminaries, cable management systems, fans, cable and wiring accessories, enclosures, water heaters, etc., etc. You can see from this slide some of the brands we represent. In category of cables and wires, we represent Ramco cables from Italy, NCA and Mask from UAE. We are authorized distributors of Megalite, Lumino, and VS for lighting and lighting accessories. We are the official distributors of Usha fans, a household name in India. We are also the distributors for Scame from Italy, May from Malaysia, Bandex from Taiwan for cable and wiring accessories. Cupra from France, Hotais from Oman, DD from Dubai falls in the category of cable management system. We also supply many insulation tapes from Japan, water heaters from Muscat water heater industry. Apart from this, we have developed our own brand Kedbrook, under which a variety of electrical products, both commercial and industrial nature, are being manufactured in more than 20 contracting manufacturing facilities across the globe. Why Emirates LLC? As I mentioned, we are an importer, stockist, and distributor of electrical products, and it's a one-stop destination for all your electrical needs. I also mentioned we are the sole agents and distributors of more than 20 brands, which ensures direct and timely supply from the manufacturers, ensuring competitive pricing. The products are with international and local certifications, which ensures quality and reliability. We have dedicated department for distribution, projects, and exports, supported by experienced and efficient staff and fleet of our own vehicles. We have our own state-of-art warehousing facility. Finally, a history of 25 years and beyond. Friends, with the corporate office in Dubai and the office in Abu Dhabi, Ajman, Muscat, and Bahrain, we are a leading player in UAE and GCC electrical markets. Our agency products are available wholesale and retail electrical workers. Any members who want to buy directly can contact me through my mobile number 05045111062 or email variath@ubemirates.com or through my website ubemirates.com. Let me take this opportunity to thank IBPC for providing this platform to introduce my company Emirates LLC. Thanks for your patient listening. Thank you.
Good evening, IBPC. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. It's a pleasure, and it's a very nice platform which you have developed. And as Mr. Arvind is lighting up lives, we light up the brands, we bring them to light, and we help them sell. We've been in UAE since 2004 with offices in Dubai and also in UK. We have been providing our clients with creative strategies and strategic creatives. And this helps us and help them to sell their brands. If you talk about our services, we do corporate branding and corporate identities, the latest one being the Cement University, the first of its kind, which has come up in Saudi Arabia, and an e-commerce portal, Joe Coca, which you can see these days around. So these are latest corporate identities we developed, from their name to their logo, to their stationery, to how they're supposed to talk, the tone, the manner, the colors they're supposed to use. We do print ads and campaign executions for people like Malabar Gold, for Philips, for Sadia, for Abbott Laboratories, for Rainbow, and so many other multinationals. If you talk about packaging, every pack of Panadol you've seen in the market, Horlicks, Britannia, they've all gone through Prism advertising once upon a time to come in their shape and form. Local pack which we launched these days was Kettle Cook, which is chips brought out by one of the companies locally. We've also worked on a lot of brands from India, as I said, Britannia, Anchor, and we won the Indian Packaging Award. We do retail branding, point of sale solutions, mall activations, events, audio video productions, media buying, which is taking space on radio, TV, magazine, and also social and digital media. In totality, we do whatever it helps you sell. We help your product sell. In terms of governments, we work for the Government of India to do the biggest India show in the UAE, which we partnered with IBPC and BNI to get a lot of business to all the countries involved. In fact, both the countries involved. So that was the biggest India show India ever had outside India. We maintained the website for Western Australia Trade Organization. We promoted Beijing Olympics through our Arabic media. We promoted the FIFA World Cup in South Africa through the Arabic media, through various magazines we have done. We also promoted Madhuri Dixit's personal jewelry collection, and for that we had a testimonial because we made Madhuri Dixit dance in Meena Bazaar with a lot of security and a lot of safety. So while we do all this, we help you sell. So anybody who wants to increase sales, and if you have companies who are coming from anywhere in the world who want to adapt to this Gulf environment, please contact us, info@prismads.com. I will repeat, info@prismads.com. Thank you once again for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Dilip, and thank you, IBPC office.
Thank you, IBPC. Before I just get into my company's products or what we do, my background is that of a banker. I came here in 1993, and having worked in India with a bank, with HSBC, and then for the first 17 years of my life here, I worked at a bank. Then in 2010 or so, I decided to start my business for two reasons. One is I realized that being a banker and sitting on the other side of the fence, of the table, is you very often don't see things from a businessman's point of view, despite trying very hard. The other thing is, I saw from the customer's point of view, from the borrower's point of view, that they don't often see things the way bankers do, and they don't know how to deal with banks. So there's a great deal of fear on the side of people who borrow from banks, companies, corporates, SMEs who borrow from banks. And on the other side, there's also a great deal of uncertainty with the banks as to how to deal with these customers because they don't know who to trust and who not to trust. So I thought to bridge the gap here, and I thought there'd be a gap here for companies who want to work with a good advisor to help them with various things in helping their company grow or helping their company get out of trouble. So I started this company. Now we are a team of 6 in JLT in 2010. What we do is we are financial advisory specialists. We focus on working with companies of whatever size. So we worked with companies of 1 billion dirhams. We worked with companies of 20 million dirhams in size, in helping them on balance sheet structuring and how to make themselves more bankable. So our primary services are basically 3. One is we help companies restructure their bank debt now. And this has come up, this first on my slide, on the blue. We help restructure, companies go to banks and restructure their liabilities if they're in trouble. this business has, I started this business a couple of years ago in response to the 2015 and 16 crisis, which resulted in a lot of debts being, companies coming under stress. The second thing we do is arrangement of bank finance for companies. We raise them from here, we raise them from funds overseas, we raise them from DIFC banks, and any other lender, even from funds in London or in Hong Kong. We work with companies primarily for them to deal with their balance sheet issues and to structure themselves so that they become more bankable and to help them raise debt. The last point that we do is we also offer CFO services. We have a qualified CFO with us, who's a chartered accountant, to companies who cannot afford a full-time CFO. One thing which I've not mentioned here but is relevant is that we also are the only company which does due diligence work for banks. 6 banks are my customers. And it's relevant because this gives us very high-level contacts with risk department and various other departments and banks, and we are recognized vendors for 6 banks. So this buys us a lot of credibility when we deal with banks. So over the years, we've arranged over 1.5 billion of bank finance for companies. We've restructured debts for over 1.3 billion, and we're recognized by all the banks in the UAE. We've done some large restructurings of close to 900 million dirhams for one particular client also, and numerous other kinds of transactions. Banks, actually, we work on the recommendation of banks. Banks come to us and tell us they want us to work with a certain client. But we are open to our clients, of course, and we welcome the opportunity to help any of you either raising finance or restructuring your bank debt if the need be, especially during these current times when people are afraid to go to banks. We are a good buffer in between. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Suman Suneja, Managing Director of Murano Lighting Company. Thanks to IBPC for giving this opportunity. On my visit card, one side of my visit card is Murano Lighting Company, and other side of my visit card is Laughter Yoga. So through Murano Lighting Company, we provide environmental lighting solutions, and through Laughter Yoga, we provide the inner light solutions. So we give a complete comprehensive package of environmental lighting and inner light. Coming to Murano Lighting Company, which was established in 2001. Now next year we'll be celebrating 8th anniversary. We give the full turnkey lighting solutions. We have a team of lighting designers who can help the customers to develop the lighting designs. We have a team of installation. We do a lot of supply and installation. We have a factory in China which manufactures customized lighting. As you can see on the screen, most of these items are all customized as per the designer's specifications. That is our decorative lighting, which we have shown on the screen. Besides that, we also have architectural lighting, landscape lighting, and facade lighting. So we give entire lighting solutions, be it for the decorative, architectural, or for facade or landscape. To control the lights also, we provide lighting control systems, dimming systems, guest room management systems, whenever any controls are required. This line is complemented by another product called sculptures. We do indoor and outdoor sculptures in different materials: stainless steel, brass, bronze, resin, depending on the requirements. So we are specialists on customizing decorative lighting, specialists in customizing sculptures, or specialists in customizing architectural lighting and facade lighting. So whatever architects and designers can visualize, we convert them into the product. We submit very detailed lighting solutions with the shop drawings, 3D drawings, and visuals. We have done more than 55 hotels in UAE and the neighboring countries, more than 100 hotels total in UAE and in the neighboring countries. Besides hotel, we also do very high-end villas, residential buildings, retail showrooms, institutional buildings, and wherever lighting is required. All that requires is light up your spaces. We give you the full solution of how to light up the spaces. Along with lighting up, keep laughing, keep smiling, be cheerful and be healthy. And you can always contact us on info@murano.ae or telephone 4303-996 or on our website. Thank you IBPC and thank you all the members for listening. Keep smiling, keep laughing.
I am V. Sridhar, CEO of Accelerate Freight Services Company, AFS, based in Dubai. Let me share with you my story first. I was born and raised in Calcutta for nearly 21 years. I am a BCom graduate from St. Xavier's College. I am the youngest of 4 siblings. Around the time I was born, my father was working in Hansa Line, a German shipping company. And then he moved to Williamson Mager, one of the largest tea exporters in those times, as a shipping manager. Probably shipping was running in my genes and one of the reasons I got into this industry. In fact, my dad wanted me to follow my brother's footsteps and become a chartered accountant. And I even pursued the same for a year as an articled clerk at Lovelock & Lewis, one of the leading CA firms in those times. I could only sustain a year because I didn't find that to be my cup of tea. I moved into the shipping industry. I started my journey in freight and logistics by joining a small customs brokerage firm and acquired the trade knowledge from grassroots levels, running to the airport and inland port, undertaking customs clearance jobs. I enjoyed finding solutions to clear the cargo in most challenging conditions and building great rapport with the tough customs officers. Moved to UAE in 2001 and joined Rais Hassan Saadi, one of the oldest shipping companies in the UAE, in their Abu Dhabi branch. Then in 2006 at Al Rayami Shipping, started their Abu Dhabi branch from scratch and then went on to head their shipping division in Dubai before moving out in 2009. My wife Vidya, who is now an online fitness consultant, and I have 2 grown-up sons, Arvind and Aditya, 24 and 19. AFS was established in 2012 in Dubai. We are a bespoke freight forwarding and logistics company, customizing our solutions based on our clients and their needs. We have a warehouse in Jebel Ali industrial area. We have a great track record of maintaining long-standing customers. Our mantra is running an organization based on core values and mission, which is all given in the slide. In 2014, within 2 years of starting, we hit a rock bottom and then worked our way up. In the past 5 years, our business has been growing steadily at a great pace year on year. By God's grace, we have an extremely busy COVID times. Grateful for that. We are very strong in customs brokerage and project shipments. Currently, we are handling 2 projects, details given there. We are able to provide top-class global logistics solutions to our clients and partners based on our professionally well-trained team and our presence in more than 7 leading global logistics networks. Also, the details are given there. Members can contact me for any questions, consultations on freight, logistics, and customs brokerage matters globally. You may even follow us on FB and Instagram. Something that I also do now as a passion is I am a motivational speaker. I am the licensee holder of Think and Grow Rich Middle East and also the franchisee holder of Ascentive as a business coach and trainer. Thanking IBPC and the office bearers for this opportunity to present. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. We had, very exciting presentations in terms of the individual capabilities. We saw the organizational capabilities and, what the products and services. And looking at all this, I can see many of us or many of our companies, organizations can benefit, and that really can be seen. And that's why I would like to really encourage more and more members to come forward. So I really appreciate and thank all the presenters for coming up with their slides and making great presentation about their companies. Wish you all good luck and be safe, healthy, and flourish. Thank you.